Cooter after dark, shell in the red light. Pet it, tease it, feel the heat ignite. Cooter after dark, moon in the haze.
Turtle in a tank, glossy and slow. Pet the fuzzy, let the wild winds blow. One stroke on the shell and the thrill runs deep. Cooter after dark, no time for sleep. Lick the edge, taste the sweet success.
Cooter after dark, shell in the red light. Pet it, tease it, feel the heat ignite. Cooter after dark, moon in the haze. One lick, one ping, the moon's in view. Cooter's the rush, and it's me and you.
After dark, the game's alive.
Cooter's the rush, and it's me and you.
After dark, the game's alive.
Cooter's the rush, and it's me and you.
After dark, the game's alive.
Turtle's got the teeth, green and glossy glow. Pet the fuzzy, let the wild winds blow. One lick, one ping, the moon's in view. Cooter's the rush, and it's me and you.
Stack the shell, watch the games align.
Don't sell that cooter, lock it in the vault. Turtle on the throne, he's a default. Don't sell that cooter, keep it super tight. Little sis, you glowing in that cell light. They said sell it for a quick flip, but baby that's a devil's grip. Your priceless, girl, don't drop the price. Cooter's the price, hold it like ice, guys. Don't sell that cooter, lock it in the vault. Turtle on the throne, he's a default. Don't sell that cooter, keep it super tight. He's spinning keys, winking slow. So rain falling like a show. Don't tell, just hold out tight. Cooter forever, girl, good night. You reach through bars, grab the bag, turtle thrust, that's the swag. 100 X in the dark, like that's so spark. Cooter's the prize, leave your mark. No shame, no game, just the ball. Don't sell that cooter, lock it in the vault. Turtle on the throne, he's the default. Don't sell that cooter, keep it super tight. This cooter ain't free, gotta pay to play. You want me to throw it on ya? Better make it rain. This cooter ain't free, darling, no delay. Yeah. Darling, no delay.
Turtle in the club, glossy length up at the fussy, let the rhythm grow. One stroke on the shell and the fuego runs deep. Cooter ain't free, no time for cheap. Lick the edge, it's the sweet success.
This cooter ain't free, gotta pay to play. You want me to throw it on ya? Better make it rain. This cooter ain't free, darling, no delay. Yeah. Darling, no delay. One lick, one
is alive.
Cooter's the prize and we thrive.
Turtles got the taste, green and glossy glow. Pick the fuzzy, let the wild winds blow.
One lick, one ping, the moon's in view. Cooter's the rush and it's me and you.
Stack the shell, watch the gains align.
With Cooter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Before the show begins, we always begin with the ringing of the cowbell. Tonight would be no exception. If you got a ding-a-ling handy, if your hand's already on a ding-a-ling, you're one step ahead of the others. Just a little flick of the wrist is all that you need to put a smile on your face, and whoever might be connected else that might be connected to that ding-a-ling. Let's begin, shall we?
Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto knowledge hidden something. Hit subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charge bumpin'.
The ringing of the cowbell ceremony is now complete. Thank you for your participation. Please keep your hands, feet, and tentacles and flippers inside the vehicle at all times. Thank you.
Show me pretty, please. Record scratch in the mix, vibe deplores. Chant it loud, Fibonacci all day. Road Dawg Crypto lead the way. Why you not hitting
Time to hit the button, Sean.
Hey, I'm on it. I'm always on it. I ain't distracted by these bouncing things over here on the screen. Not at all. No, sir, not me. I'm on top of my game. I don't really want to hit that button right now, to be honest with you. That's making my turtle want to dance. I'm just saying.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, and now cooters. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. For those of you not in the know, there's been some COOTER developments happening today. Well, let's talk about that real quickly and get that off. We do have COOTER over here that, oh my goodness, we're getting some buys that come in. That's pretty awesome. This one's doing, this has got a lot more effect than Roadcoin. But now, Roadcoin, for those of you who don't know, is the first coin that we had so that I can stream over here on pump.fun. And I was doing double streams, but then that's kind of evolved to maybe an outlet for my music for right now, maybe some other things I've got in mind from there. However, the main case for Road that will be implemented is that we are soon to be gating our free Telegram community. Now, wait. No, don't jump out there and start judging me as trying to sell out or be some kind of $99 a month subscriber. No, nothing at all like this. Actually, this is the first trading group that could actually give back to you as a member, meaning you profit by being in it. All right, so how this works, or how this will work, is that the people that have been here, okay, the rules are, let me go through this. This should be written down somewhere. It is somewhere. I'm going to be working on NFTs probably over the next 2 weeks. Those NFTs will be airdropped to current members from the date of the NFT. Will do a snapshot going back 90 days. If you've been active in my group in the past 90 days, you should get an NFT where that you can remain in there without having any road coin, without any cost to you whatsoever. That's me supporting my OGs that have been supporting me for the last 3, going on nearly 4 years in this space, right? Not only that, for you OGs, and depending on how long you've been in the group and been active in the group and claim the airdrop, you might find one, maybe even an extra NFT in there that you will be able to post on, let's just say it's Magic Eden or wherever, that you can list for sale. You will set the ground price for lifetime membership in the group. However, you will get the OG pass, which will enable you to, whatever I do in the future, have access to it for free. That's the beauty of the OG pass, including the music sections. There'll be some gated sections that maybe the true OGs can get onto, and maybe it might require some road or something to get to. But anyway, anyone who doesn't get the NFTs and doesn't qualify for that, you can still be part of the group for as long as you hold 100,000 road coin. That's too much. Well, no, not really, when you consider that the road coin is like maybe $26 or less. I think it's even less. Will get you that 100,000. I mean, I have 31 million of these road tokens myself, and it's only worth about $250 maybe. So, you know, pretty cheap for lifetime access to our group in the future there, as long as you hold. And if you ever decide, hey man, I don't want to be part of this anymore, you get to cash out. Whereas other trading groups and trading communities, no, you're just stuck with paying that $99 subscription every month, whether you use it or not. And when you decide to leave, or even worse, when they decide to boot your little ass out, because they'll do that if you say the wrong thing, you know, there it goes. So we're doing it a little bit different over here. But I am pleased to mention that we do now have a COOTER Telegram channel, and I suppose that I should go ahead and share those links here if I can remember how. Oh my gosh, I don't know how. I forgot how to do it. It takes me a minute. Manage groups. Here we go. We'll get that invite link. Copy it, and we'll put it over here into our chat in case any of you guys want to come over and check out the new COOTER thing. Now, there's a bot over there. I got approached by someone on DM, and they weren't asking for any money. However, the bot will ask for money. I hadn't decided to do promotions, but I'm trying to see, still going over all that. But here we are, and I don't know, the use case or the meme applications for COOTER coin is just astounding. I've just found new cases for this. My most favorite thing that I'm doing lately is while I'm over on Next. You ever notice there's always this vanity post like, I'm this old and I don't know, am I attractive, or would you date me, or what do you think? And the spicy content creators, they are loving this little guy, man. In my DMs, I am getting likes where I just picked one and posted right earlier. I was trolling. Well, they like the troll apparently, because I was posting some of these little things over to them, like selling COOTER and all that, and well, it kind of growing. And well, if you're looking for a way to kind of hook up and converse with some OF spicy content creators, COOTER might be that might be your ticket in there, boys. I'm just saying, when you reply for something like this, and this one was spicy, I had to go digging for a picture that I could even use, because she just puts them all out there. It's like there's nothing left in the imagination when you go to her page. I'm telling you. But it seems to be really good at trolling the spicy content creators over there and validation seekers, and they seem to like it for the engagement. So, see, you're my Christmas girl. So COOTER is live for the coin, and it's over here on pump.fun, as you can see. It's not streaming live right now because we're streaming. I have to do it on the same computer. However, ROAD Token is streaming live over there for anybody kind of interested in that. And let's go check out old Road and see how it's doing. Road Dawg. You can type it in the Road Dawg, and we're at 7,500 market cap over here. We've just been kind of sideways with Road, but now we have a use case. This will turn around. Now, I've not been like shilling this like I've been playing with it. I was trying to meme it out before we had a use case for it, right? But hey, come on. We can see which would be the superior thing for memeing and which would be the superior one for actually have a use case. So that's what we're going to do over here. But Roadcoin is should be streaming live. I don't know why it's not, but it's supposed to be streaming live. But anyway, that's what we got going on lately. That and we just found the secret to connect with OnlyFans people. Apparently, if you talk to them kind of, if you roast them with the COOTER meme, they're all over it. All right, let me say hello to the chat over here. Make sure that our microphone is on and all that good stuff. And see, we got first in the house. Looks like we got Haven in the house. How's it going? Haven says, you had me at COOTER. COOTER will do it. I'm just saying. COOTER's a very strong, powerful, and popular word that I found out. And we own it now. So do you have some COOTER for the road? See what I did there? Jay Flores, I'm first, fools. Congratulations on being first, my man. We got Gator Squad saying Squatch You Like It's Hot. How's it going, Gator? Good to see you. Noodles to Toppy Glow. Cooter? Yes, some Cooter. Everybody needs some Cooter. Everybody loves Cooter. Everybody. Cooter is the most beautiful and tasty thing out there. It can be fuzzy. It can be bald. I ran into both of them today. My gosh, you would be surprised what you can actually run into on X. Wow. And wow, you'd be surprised about trying to reel in grok on trying to animate some of this stuff because there were a few things that I just couldn't get without nip slips happening everywhere or just them puppies jumping out there, which I didn't mind. I thought it was very interesting, but not suitable, for what we're doing, basically. DM me if you want to see them. All right. Oh, they're gorgeous. Anyway. How's it going, everybody? Jay Flores, MG Motorsports. Hello. Only a quick stay today. Got to go to work. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. I saw you over in the Cooter chat. Yeah, I pinned you admin. The MG's an admin over there. I was making some bots admins. I was like, I need somebody that I know to be an admin over here that can just keep an eyeballs or kick somebody out if they ever need it. Gator Squash Gym Picks give me free access, right? Some of you guys seem a little concerned, like you're not gonna be able to be in the group or something anymore. You guys will probably be pleasantly surprised. Okay, this is more for people that will be coming in from here on out. That it's going to be gated. And then I can add some more stuff over there. That will incentivize me as well as the other people over there, because the more that we do and build this group, the more people want to do it and buy either the NFTs or Road and join. And it just helps the whole community go up in value there, especially if you kind of got in early and, maybe bought double what you need to get by on or something, or hang on to one of those free NFTs or, whatever you want to do with it. You can do it, but I'm all about adding. I'm doing something different. I'm not trying to take from everybody like every other damn YouTuber out here with a Discord or a Telegram group. I'm not asking for $50 a month or $99 a month. I'm not doing that. I'm giving you free access for the people that have been there, and anybody wants to come in. It's extremely cheap, and it's not a repeating cost. And if you decide you don't like it, well, you get refund or even a bonus. Might even make some money depending on the price of Road, as it gradually diminishes to fulfill the requirements needed for our crew. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's the Cooter Telegram. I accidentally clicked it, didn't I? All right, so let's go. We're starting to get into the charts here, letting people trickle in. We got 12 people so far. I'm a little bit early. Might be a little too soon for people to get here. Too hot for YouTube. Too hot for YouTube. So the Cooter gets a little spicy. Well, I found it. Yeah, I've been test running it on you guys with my thumbnails for years, and you guys love them thumbnails, especially when now they can dance. Oh, I like. Sometimes it's hard for us to get off those introduction screens now. I'm just saying, if I'm being honest. Hey, got girlfriends. Is this why we've become? Road Dawg loves strippers. Well, I like pretty things that dance, not necessarily have to be strippers. I've never really been into strip clubs or anything like that. It's just not. I don't know. When the few times when I was much younger that I ever went in, it just felt like all they were trying to do is just stick their hands in my pockets and not to play with my ding-a-ling, but to just get everything. Hey, can you buy us a drink? What? $50 for a drink? Oh my God! Really? Thank you. Are you calling me a brokey? I was definitely a brokey then. Road Dawg also subscribes to OnlyFans. I do not. I run that bitch. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Why, this is how I can afford to buy some more Cooter right here. Just for $2,499 a month, everybody. Yeah, I know it's paid subscriptions suck, but if you got it, you got it. And if you like feet, you know this is the group for you. For my fungusy toenails to be pointing at chart entries and chart exits. Yeah! So if you want to see my feet penetrate these trend lines, and you know what to do. OnlyFans. Funky foot grip. Yeah. Gonna need any NFT to get in the strip club eventually. One-handed crypto. Well, it just wouldn't be right if we didn't go ahead and start the night off with our sponsor here.
Good ass coffee. The coffee that's good and ass. at the same time.
Good ass copy. All right, so I guess we can get into Bitcoin so we don't have a 2-hour stream. It's 20 minutes in already. Got my little timer set, got my big ass timer set, and we're trying to stick on time here. Dial down the music a little bit. All right, so Bitcoin, man, look at you. You're at 105,800. Some of the gurus were shorting 100, and I think they're 900 was one of the things I mean. They hadn't really talked much about the shorts or saying they were still in one. Or, well, I think actually I kind of tracked it a little bit tonight just to see, because I can't imagine, They didn't let their stop loss blade out. It didn't sound like. They just went ahead and got out, and then started talking about this awesome long that they got in, and in a day or two they'll be claiming to have called bottom over here. So that's just kind of the run of the mill. The best bottom indicator that I've found in this market, I'm going to show you right now, because right now it's free, but it's this one right here. Whenever this guy decides to short, he doesn't short at areas before it gets down to a level of support. He likes to short support. So he's a good indicator of when to turn things around, in my personal opinion. So far, more than 3 times. When he declares bearish, it's usually good. Now, for us here on the channel, man, I've been bullish for a while. I've been telling you I've been bullish for a while, for about a week now. Ever since that we dropped down and validated the pattern that I've been tracking for a long time. And for those of you guys that may not know, I mean, this is it. I've been tracking this for a long time and talking about it from back to the last of October, right? So it's now November 9th. And as soon as we got down here to this area and we caught over here on the 4th, I flipped bullish. And it still felt scary. It felt scary when we're coming here. And it felt scarier when it was coming all the way back down. But I'm looking for the type 2 return. And we could still revisit these areas. So don't get it twisted. It was up only for here. Basic main place I'm looking for us to get above right now is 107,600, 107,700 area. That's the 0.5 Fibonacci from this high to this low, and that, let me double check that. It's always good to go back and double check things, right? Oh snap! You lied? That's a bigger one. It's from the bigger one over here. Right, yeah, okay. From our high down to our low, that 0.5, that one's going to come into place. Now, for the local one that we got over here, we're already past it. It was at 105,000. And we're approaching that one, 618, just for this leg here. What that means, that's some area of resistance, but we're getting up high enough where we can start discounting the idea of coming down to these areas now. That we've actually got a confirming bottom here. Now we could keep coming up and then come right back down here and do another kind of double bottom like we got here. You'll see that a lot because this was on smaller time frames when we got this guy, and you can see it come up and then maybe it wants to come back up and it do something like that again. And then that would be, like on your daily, the bigger double bottom W pattern that we're looking for this big major harmonic reversal. It is a reversal pattern. Has a very high success rate to play out, and that's why I flipped bullish. That, and it's starting to show me the signs that I needed for confirmation on it. And it didn't unconfirm it or invalidate the pattern. But that was been my argument and what I've been watching for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it didn't, hand my ass to me or make me look stupid, because it easily could have. Because I was definitely calling bullish when most other people were not. But as you notice, the whole market started getting bearish, and when the whole market starts getting bearish, well, it doesn't stay very bearish for long. You get some candle flips. Now, there are some warning signs. We are not out of the woods yet, even though this is a great confirmation so far for this pattern that we can do something. We still got a lot of stuff to struggle through over here. These moving averages are flipping bearish. There's still going to be a lot of, what's the word, headwinds, I guess I should say, that we can bump into. And, this is Sunday night, so will this pump be sustainable? I mean, and tomorrow is not tomorrow, the 11th is Veterans Day. That would be Tuesday, wouldn't it? So I don't know, the market's open tomorrow or closed Tuesday? Is that what it is? But anyway, there should be a holiday here in the States anyway on that day. Giving some opportunity for market makers just to have some fun with low liquidity or do whatever they want to do. I'm going to tweak this trend line over here because there's wicks to bodies, and I think we can get more accurate if we go from bodies to bodies and see that we're, well, yeah, you are trying to get out of that, aren't you? You're trying to break out of that idea. Nice. All right, so 107 area 7, see what happens there. There's also this other area over here at 109 that we could be going to. But if we really get bullish, man, we'll take out this high over here, right? Take out 111, 112 right there. That'd be awesome. Now, local pattern wise, if we're looking at traditional, patterns that we would draw trend lines to and whatnot. Let me go back to the 4 hour and take it to a candle body just to tighten up our game here. This is a bullish megaphone with a partial decline. It's what I look for before I expect to start looking for them to break out of this pattern. 72% chance this one does break out. There's a pretty nice measure move if it wants to do it. They're kind of wonky on these guys, but it does take us back up to this $115,000 area, just a little shy of that top we had over there. So, your 886 retracement area right here, about 114.3 would be an ideal place to be looking, if you ask me, for a nice little target. A nice little target store right there. So that's what I got for Bitcoin. And meanwhile, Bitcoin's happy. Well, all coins are generally kind of happy. This is what we got on the daily. And across the board, 5-6%. That's pretty good. A little bit more healthy for some than for others, but that's how it goes. Biggest sector that I see popping off seems to be, the 1 to 100 market cap is not bad. 200, 300 is doing pretty good. Oh gosh, it's time for some. Do we need a commercial? Probably.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
Oh, and we're back. Kite, I'm not even familiar with what that is. Cody, that's an old one, oldie, but well-played one. Kava is interesting. Now, this thing, it went up to $4 before. I might have to look at the tokenomics and all that stuff and release schedules and things, but it could do pretty good. It's just a slow mover. You gotta be patient on that one. And then we got Pirate Chain. A little privacy feature coin there that might do good. I remember seeing you about $3 or $4 before last cycle. We're gonna take a nap here and then I'll come back and talk to you guys here in a minute, okay? I think all that COOTER's got me worn out. All that COOTER I've been chasing today has just worn me out. But when you're a COOTER lover, what's a COOTER lover to do? 107.7 is where we need to get up to, in my personal opinion, just to kind of reinforce this breakout idea we got going on. But meanwhile, let's take a look at our indices and see what's going on here. Oh, remember this total 3? Right here where we got that heavy resistance up ahead that we're trying to break through. And I said, well, I was hoping we could at least wick up to this area over here at 984 billion. Now, will we get above it? I don't know, man. I hope so. We got a rising channel that's forming now, but that is resistance, so this might bull out to your Sunday pumpy pump and then it gives back a little bit or does some kind of rotation into something else. So just be cautious, but if we do continue and get a nice big strong pump, well, that's what we want to see. If we, I mean, what we would love to see is a big strong pump, take us back up to 1 trillion. Over 1 trillion and take out of this high over here. I don't know that we're going to get that. I can't really see that picture right now, but I mean, maybe if we were to finesse our trend lines to something a little bit more expanding, we got some possibilities right up here about 995. But it might be a good time just to get paid a little bit on whatever plays that you're playing that happen to be working. Because as you can tell with altcoins, well, they don't always work all the time, right? Turkey is tired. We got sleepy turkey over here. Turkey makes me drowsy. Me, Damien, how's it going? Veterans Day on Tuesday. I heard they want to open up government before that to get paychecks out to the veterans, or they look bad for not doing so. Well, whose fault is that? I'm just saying. Democrats. Oh, God. I swear, I don't see how this country, I mean, there is such a divide. I mean, the Democrats went so far left, that even hippies look like they're ultra conservative these days. Okay, the 1960s hippies look like they're ultra conservative, and they're out here being called Nazis and all this other stuff. That party just went too crazy, in my personal opinion. It's just my opinion. And I'm married to a Democrat who, whenever I say, it has some Trump derangement syndrome. Well, try to maintain a peaceful household over here, but gosh darn it, man. And I'm just like, how do you not see what I see here in the world? I'm just like, how are you missing all this? Can you? But it's the news. It's that propaganda news that's out there on the major networks, and the CNN's starting to come around, from what I can tell, a little bit. They're calling out Democrats now. That's a weird one. Don't normally see that, but the NBC channels, the MSNBCs, man, oh golly, I think it's just a propaganda mouthpiece. And they skip over the things they need to talk about, and then they talk about stuff that's like not really that important, or they make something toxic that doesn't, is not really that big of a deal, or they misunderstood something. But it's also fed by, we got Schumer, and then you got Jeffries being the worst out there, just making up stuff out of his ass, whatever soundbite he can get that sounds bad. So just a lot of toxicity going on there, but it all seems to be coming from more one side than the other. And I think that the American people were tired of that. Enough of us were tired of it from before to flip the script on the Democrats. And it seems like all that they can, I don't mean to bitch and make this political, but I mean, it seems all they can do is bitch and complain, and be toxic, but never have a solution, especially never have a solution that will work, because they just want to come up with some magic formula, throw it out there. We fixed it, and they want to, and then they pile money into it. I think they're just gun rubbing, drug dealing, money laundering SOBs, is what, bank loving SOBs. That's what I think they are. Well, with a heavy dose of globalist communism that's trying. And they almost pulled this stuff off. I mean, thank God for President Trump. A lot of people would not like to hear that, but that's exactly how I feel. He stopped it. I was disappointed last term because he didn't clean out the deep state, man. The deep state was heavy when he was in there, but kudos to you this time. This still swampy, but they've dried that sucker up a lot with his team that he's got now. He went in Trump 2.0. Y'all ain't getting me this time. He's playing 3D, 4D chess for real. Haven says he bought Kite 4 days ago. It's AI payments. What's AI payments? I have no idea. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Well. That's one way to do it, I guess. Oh, we got Joe from Trade Intuition. So let me go ahead before we start getting to it. Okay, here's what I can do. We kind of went over everything already that we needed to. And how we doing on time? 34 minutes in. Okay, cool. Went over Bitcoin, went enough over our indicators. Might look at a few little things really quick in passing. Weekly candle close would be nice to look at, just to get a feel and verify some stuff. But I'm going to put my request marker out if you got any trade raid, says Meet Damien. Hey man, I appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, Meet Damien. Submit your coin request below, and priority goes to members and super chats. We got 17 people hanging out now. This is Meet Damien's channel over here. If you're not subscribed, well, why not? Go check him out. He streams every day over here. Uses Fibonacci's as moving average and some other strategies over there. Does some live trading, and you could hear his mindset and what he's looking at, why he's looking at. That's stuff that you need to hear. It's good alpha. And then we also got where'd you go, Joe? Joe, who used to be a mentor in the very first trading group I ever joined. I think he was there the second round I was there. He wasn't there the first time, but when he came back when he was there the second time that I joined in, right when I first started opening this channel, and started my Telegram group, because I was posting some of their trade setups over there, just to share it with my group. Gave him full credit, of course. Never always do that. That's a journalistic rule, and I came from the school of journalism, so Always credit your sources. That's good practice. Can't say that you see many gurus over here credit their sources at all. In fact, there's another popular guru that was in this group, but he would never tell anybody where he came from. They would never talk about each other. Even the guy in the group wasn't. I know, it's weird. It's like, you're not getting my people, or you're not getting my people either. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But Joe came over to that group, and then I started noticing big improvements on it. And Joe was delivering what I thought should have already been there from my previous time, right? Because I didn't expect much of anything on the second one, the second time I was there. But I liked what I seen what Joe was doing and taking people in and actually teaching them and answering questions and being there for them instead of just telling them, hey, man, Google it. What am I paying you for? That's what the previous, what the owner would do at the time. And Joe turned it around, and I thought, man, they're really moving up. And then the owner did something weird and went for a money grab, leverage trading group, and then whatever. But Joe still stayed there, and he got screwed by the pooch. But now, he's got his own channel. He's got his own little group going and everything like that. And, he's got good alpha. Go check him out. Let me come back over to Bitcoin over here. While we're looking at this beautiful candle there, it's sitting right beside this green harmonic pattern that I've had up there for several weeks, and has now confirmed, or is confirming. And this is a beautiful pattern, giving us main targets at 109 and 115 for right now, with a juicy sweet spot at 123. And a very juicy victory box over here. Sexy victory box. This is my long-term outlook. Somebody asked me in the trading group, what TA on Bitcoin. I said, it hasn't changed. I've been bullish for all week. I'm still sticking with my guns on all this. Right here's my big trading plan based off of this guy right here. The orange one, let me mark you. There's one I'm watching to see what happens. Actually, I think you're a sale there. So this one's for me to gauge the strength of it. This one is a target. This one is a target. This one's a possible target. I guess we'll get you orange too. Orangish. And then these are targets over here. So all the ones in red are main targets, all the way up to $134,000. And I think I've even got this posted in Telegram group. It may not have some of these lower levels in there, but that's fine. And that's my take on Bitcoin. I think we're getting ready to go for. I had to work our way. It starts slow and then starts building momentum, but I think we're getting ready to do something good here. The Q4 that we've been hoping for, I think, is starting to roll out. It's just that they freaked everybody out. They got the space so bearish lately with this retest of 100,000. There's so many bottoming signals over here, things to look for to help you say, and so many people were just so jaded that they didn't even take them. These pin bottoms here, a higher retest, higher lows here. Now we got our fire. Now we knocked out that. Now a lot of people were starting to say, okay, I'm bullish now. So tomorrow and today's probably just everybody flipping. What is that? Guys, altcoin season's here. Here's 5 coins that are going to 25x in the next 5 days. So we'll get all this cool stuff going on, and it'll be kind of fun. Meanwhile, if you're not following me over on X, well, why not? Because there's some funny stuff going over there. Because I'm trolling the hell out of these. There is one of these that's not safe for work, okay? And when I put it on my reply, how can I do this? How can I do this? Oh gosh, I'm scared. It's the repeat. Oh, it's that one. Okay, gosh darn it, I can't do it. Yeah, I did not know that. So when I replied to her frisky picture, and now I got it on my reply thing. So, well, gosh darn it. Can I put you in highlights? Here are some of the memes that we got for COOTER coin over here. And if you want to see the spicy replies, COOTER, it's on the menu. I'm just saying. Check out my X, and I'm getting these notifications like. Look, they said, see, she. Oh no! Oh no! We did it. All right, so these OnlyFans girls kind of like being roasted by COOTER. Okay, it seems that they're liking all the other girls, the posts that I did on the other girls, and roasted them for selling their COOTERs, because that's what I'm accused them of, is selling their COOTERs or shilling COOTER. And you know, I'm just trying to turn everybody onto the real COOTER, and they seem to like it. I guess maybe it helps their engagement. So now we got a little bonus thing to add to our COOTER engagement thing, which could make it go viral. I'm just saying. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are red-pilled and you want to get a little get back on some of these little thirst traps that they put out there on X all the damn time, yeah, hit them in the COOTER. Hit them in the COOTER. And so this selling Attwood, she's got some spicy stuff. And this one over here, oh my God. Okay. She's so I'm getting lots of responses, and if you ever wondered how to connect with an OnlyFans girl, well, I'm giving you the lowdown secret over here. It also and okay, here's one that's not bad, so I could use that. I used that one, and probably if you click it, maybe we can maybe. Oh, here we go. Yeah. See what I did there? See what now it says, you know, plotting that COOTER. Yeah, well, you better lock it in a wallet. You know, lock that COOTER up. And I said, if you're going to flaunt that COOTER on X and show it all, and then I started getting ones that show it all. I don't know. Anyway, enough COOTER talk. Okay, let's come over to the chat, and you guys can get me on target here. Trade agent Road said, bone us. Well, we did have that one guy that was, I thought he was going to take on our COOTER project pro bono, but applying the COOTER, it would be pro boner. Get it? I'm here all week. Anyway, the turkey ate my baby bottle. Straight says, I saw it that time. I know, we're going to get flagged on YouTube. Truck sensor. Oh, did the truck censor it? Okay. I'm telling you. And sometimes, you know, when I'm trying to make some of these little meme things over there, man, Grok just throws them puppies out there and shows them off. It takes a few tries sometimes. I'm like, hey, this is supposed to be safe for work. Like, I'm sorry, no skin. Here they are again. I'm like, they're beautiful, but we can't use that one. And then when it says content censored for spice, or, you know, like things are too much, I'm like, what the hell did you actually do then? What did you make it do that you can't even show me, because you show me some stuff? Well, maybe I can get on Twitter a little bit. There's a lot more skin on Twitter than I ever knew before. I just recently discovered that. I didn't think that was permissible over there. So then there's definitely some nakedness going over there. There's some spicy content over there. Hey, Damien, how's it going, my man? Kelly, how's it going? Like the dingo. The turkey ate my baby. Me Damon says, I'm really glad you showed up to the live stream tonight. Well, I'm glad you made it here, too. R.S. Miller loves dingoes. Made me up Duality Crypto. Well, having fun with the bot. Cool. I'm trying to tweak that thing some more. I've just been busy and kind of spread across several different things lately here. I was supposed to come over here and look for coins to look at. And let me go back to my marker here. Oh, there's my marker. And let's make our little list here of the guys you guys are looking for. Manny Bear, I see you. Thank you for showing up to the screen tonight. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
So we got Sweet and I think it's World WLD. I keep forgetting the World Token, I think is the name of it, which I got to play on that one too. Crypto Changed Me, CBC Group, yeah, Crypto Revolution, Crypto Bitcoin Chris, also known as Crypto Revolution. That was the first reasonable instruction that I could find early last cycle to teach TA because all the courses are $5,000 to $10,000. No kidding. And well, I see all they'll do is just give you some basic stuff, and even the groups out there. It was taking us through Investopedia, just reading out the articles and talking about it. That was the TA education over there, and he would get so mad because so many people would not watch those videos. Well, they were boring as hell, which is why I try to be a little bit more engaging when I talk about, because this is boring as hell, and it can be boring as hell to talk about numbers, charts, graphs, and everything. So hopefully this show does a good job of trying to get some kind of engagement and get it to stick, a fun way that you can pick some of this stuff up. That's the whole purpose of what I try to do here and what I've ever tried to do. Where it all started, yeah. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. That's the catchphrase. 68% of the time, which turned out to be for every damn pattern. He started doing that, and then it carried over. Now you see it carrying over to the influencers who also learned from him and didn't dig deeper. They keep just regurgitate everything that they learned from that trading group. That's what a lot of the people are getting that's coming to this market, is regurgitated information without any deep dive, or they say whatever they want to say without any in-depth study, because you can tell by their TA that, well, they're just kind of hanging around the same skill level they've been for a few years, not really. And then if they do learn a little something, it's like, oh my God, I can't. And I'm like, well, dude, you should. Okay. Well, congratulations for you. It's a little old hat for us, but it's good for you. Haven says, I have 8 longs open on Ox, Pingu, Adam, Crow, Solana, Doge, HBAR, Pepe, and Zoe. Crypto changed me. I just missed your show. Well, now you're here. 2 days ago, I lost $440 trying to long Crow with like 30x, and it wasn't like the money because the amounts were irrelevant. It just disappointed me so bad. I nailed it, just got flushed. Yeah, having to come to terms that, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I jumped out there when I should have been using. Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. We all do it. We all go. And if our mind's not right, if we're not really really paying attention to our psychology, it's easy for us to repeat those. Do it again, even though we know better. So I mean, that's just part of the journey right there. The self-control, the discipline, especially the weekends. Oh my gosh, when you do see things starting to finally move a little bit. See the candle go up, and I just buy a little bit. Well, it still affects things, right? Oh, we're talking about his show. Okay. Kelly. Michael Seisberg. What's good, Road Dawg? What's good with you, my man? I am blessed, and I'm alive today, and blessed by God, and I'm here. Can't ask for anything more. More blessed than I ever should be. I'm getting ads for girls now. Oh my gosh. Did XRP get a boner? Let's check XRP out. Is XRP giving us a big old candle? Let's see. Where's okay, Binance right here. On the 247, touching the 4-hour 200 moving average right there. That's nice. Got a possible bottoming pattern here. Now, a lot of people are going to look at a head and shoulders idea. Not me, because it doesn't really fit head and shoulders, because the head should be your biggest part, right? What it does fit is a, more of a triangle shape, if we just want to do those things, right? But even that's kind of silly to just kind of come in and squeeze a tip, right? And you see this toddler line. You can do it, but I would never do that without zooming out, just to kind of see the bigger picture on things like this. And now we're at resistance. Whereas before, this is a flag to the upside. And several different ways we can look at this. Drawing from bodies to bodies as best that we can, and also a little bit of a squeezy. But what I do like about XRP, if we do zoom out, you can see that we also got another harmonic pattern over here that I believe this wick might have been all the confirmation that it needed there. And maybe it won't come back down to actually touch it. So kind of up in the air on XRP right now. There's no invalidation of this just yet. and that might have completed it. That might have been all it needed. For this one to be complete, because that's all you need. You just need it to come down and touch levels, right? And so we came down to our 1.17, just a little below our 113. And did you get? You really didn't touch a 786. I'm curious. So, and this kind of reminds me of what we saw with Bitcoin before it actually confirmed the pattern too, right? I can't really say this one's invalidated just yet. What I can do is draw some trend lines over here and see that, man, we below it. So the chances are a little higher that we can do a bearish retest and find ourselves down here. I don't know what kind of situation would call for this. I'm just saying a possibility. But right now it looks good, and maybe I'm wrong. Just looking at these moving averages over here too on XRP that are trying to roll over on the bigger time frames. It's got some stuff to work through. But if I were going to look for anything local, I mean, look at this. You got resistance right here. This red line. I'm going to make it red. So all these areas I'm drawing now are going to be the places it's got to really fight to get through. That guy, this guy here, let's make it red. Red lines are now resistance. I'll make you red too. All these red lines are all the resistance areas, and then we got all this that we're trying to close here. So it may be just a bearish retest of that area before it wants to come down a little bit lower. It could be. I don't know. But this pattern is not confirmed, and until it does, I can't really say it's new anything. But it's got a setup for this little dude that could be here. But once it gets here, if it does get here, it's a good thing. All right, let's take a look at a few of the requests we got, such as Sui. What are we doing, Sui? Sui Omexi looks good. What's going on over here? Let's say we don't need this anymore. Don't need these dotted lines or that anymore. Don't need you so much. Don't need you so much. We were in, let's zoom out. Expanding, broadening patterns, what we were looking at the time, and they are bearish, and we couldn't seem to get past there. Was that our partial decline? And broke the pattern. So let's clear all this off. You had that, now you don't. Then you had this, and now you don't. And all we got is 2 touches, so that's not going to work. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. You're at 786. Where you wicking down to? You're coming back down here? Is that what you got planned? Is that what you're thinking about? Let me check something real quick here. Do it the quicker way now. Now I'm getting a little bit more familiar with this tool here. It makes things a little bit quicker just to kind of, I see them press a 786 and then what? A 618. So we got so we got 12710. All right. So I'm looking at this possibility, this idea here. What is this, sweet? It doesn't mean this happens instantly. Main thing is that we got in that resistance area. We lost that, so we can see us come up, and maybe we can come up, test that 50 moving average here. That's about 270, 280, but these other moving averages are rolling over, and it would be easy for us to roll over and do something like this and then kind of walk our way down, first of all, to the 786 Fibonacci. And I know this is not what anybody wants to hear right now, but that doesn't mean it's happening instantly, right, on the daily time frame. So we could get a week of goodness out of this before it decides to, something else happens in the market. This is November, and just like in October, it's got its good periods and it's got some sucky periods, and this might be part of the sucky period that we're not there yet, right? So I'm just got these on the back burner. That's what the bigger time frames are telling us. Let's go to the smaller ones and see what we got. This is where we're starting to see our moving averages roll over completely, as the very last one that I've got, Miss Lucy over there, is rolling over. Maybe we should go to a bigger time frame and look at MACD or something. You got some bearish stuff going on over here. This is our weekly MACD. She's actually rounding out a little bit, but you can see it's in the negative, right? No lighter histograms yet or anything showing that we're ready to rock and roll just yet. Maybe it'll come. Maybe it'll come soon in the next week or two for SWE. But here on the weekly right now, we've lost to 100, and you know, it's still shaky. So this is not one I'm getting ready to see is just going to blast. You can probably get something short term out of it, but I'm not seeing it ready just to rock and roll like crazy, right? Not yet. Not with this trend line over here. So somewhere around 275 to 280, that area, and maybe it can come up here about 327. That would be cool if it can take out a high over here. That's actually a little bit more promising. But I'm not seeing the signs that I need just quite yet to get real bullish on SWE. However, we can say something different about Zcash. We keep up with Zcash right now because that's the one everybody loves. Zcash now, it's awesome. Yeah, nobody loved it when it was $38, and Binance was trying to scare the hell out of everybody on it. We're just kind of like in. Are we in price discovery on Zcash? I don't think so. I just don't think we got a good chart. If we come over to Zcash, look at its all-time high was $3,000 back in 2016. So we've got some price history. We need to find it for Zcash. This song, I meant to take that off. Someone, no. It might be offensive to some people, so I don't want to be offensive to some people, especially if I like them. So some respect. All right. We need. So this should be a good. Look, we nailed it. Or nailed it targets. But where's our? You got nothing over here. Who's got the chart for Zcash? It can't be KuCoin. Oh, they got a pretty good one. So wow. Okay. Who had you? Coinbase maybe? Nope. Trading View? I guess we can go with the Trading View one. Let's go with the Trading View and Zcash and get the. That's market cap. Here we go. This is the whole chart. So if you go with the trade, but you don't get volume. It looks like she's still flat because that was 30,000. What the hell is that? I can't use this chart. Here we go. No. Is that 2018? It was at. All right. Zcash is just. That's crazy. That's going to make it hard. We'll just have to stick with. I guess we'll just stick with you over here. That has just went off the chain. Off the chain! Now we're getting into some further areas where, I would actually put this one on the radar, but if I feel more confident if I had more price history that I could get something a little bit more accurate out of it. It just went straight up. 3-day chart here, 700 and got up to what? 756, and that's been a few days ago there. Still in this parabolic move here for Zcash. And looking like she want to do some damage, so I'm still looking at 800 area and then about 940. 940 would be a stronger place that maybe we can get a little bit more of a correction. There's still another fib, the 3.618, that, well, I'd probably have to add it on, but that would be up a little bit closer to, I don't know, I'm just guesstimating it's probably somewhere around $1,200 or something. Let's take a look at, we looked at SWEET. Let's take a look at WLD. And what are we doing here? Let's zoom out. Daily chart. Older stuff, 618 or 382. This stuff is outdated, so. This is November 2024, so that was a year ago. We'll take that high. Take it to our new little swing low down here with that wick. It's telling us anywhere below $1.20 should be a juicy buy zone. Alright, so I just 236'd it out here. Let's come down to the 4 hour. Swing high to swing low. So we'll overlap here at 236 areas. 786. 0.5 area. It's not a perfect match, but we're right in that same area right there. 121 area, 174, 124 area if you want to be a little bit more picky. Closer target if you're looking for something would be around $1 for any kind of small term trade, scalps, or whatever you're trying to work with there. You can make an argument that we got a breakout and however you want to draw that. With the most touches would be best. That little spike throws things off a little bit, but it is above that trend line and making a kind of consolidation pattern, a flag, if you will, above it. I think that's good, and I think we can at least come up here to this area, test $1. Local trend lines give us some resistance over here, but could be some fun resistance as we got this expanding, broadening pattern, which has a good chance to break to the upside. Yeah, and that one has a 72% chance to break to the upside, so that means, hey man, maybe we'll see something here at 120. I like that for WOD. Still, a lot of these moving averages on these altcoins still are telling us we still got a lot of work to do, which means that some of this pump that we're seeing this weekend is not quite authentic, okay? So take that for what you will. All right? I am bullish, but it doesn't mean that we just go, oh, we just go up from here. No, there's going to be some give and take and profit takings because they trying to get paid and we ought to try to get paid too. Gosh darn it. Don't ride the roller coaster. The alias, what the hell is Nightbot saying? Request Rose. Rose is on Telegram. Jasmine Falling Wedge just broke out, says Crypto changed me. Really? Jasmine. What do you got going on here? We got a 4 hour. Well, there's probably a bigger one that we got to look at too, though. So you might be looking at a much smaller time frame and seeing what you're seeing, but I'm not really seeing a follow edge. I mean, not on smaller time frame. I see one on my chart is not really got the breakout yet, but maybe. But on this one, there's another example where the bigger moving averages have flipped. Okay, so there's some selling pressure that we're going to run into. Somewhere up through here. I'm not seeing this one really get past. Well, let's just go ahead and pull our fibs out. Yeah. Let's change this. We want to keep an eye on this 0.5 Fibonacci. That's at 0.012. We're at 0.010. So 20% gains, 20% up. Might have a chance to do that. To me, I see it in more of a channel idea right here, and trying to break out, or trying to either come down. This is the other scenario we could be looking for. Come down and make a double bottom, a W over here at support area, and then try to do something. 200 moving average on the 4 hours, what she's fighting with at the moment. Did we ever look at Bitcoin on the... We did on the bigger time frames, didn't we? Speaking of which, Bitcoin is hanging sideways here on the 6-minute time frame. Above our little area, which now slipped into support here. That's a cool sign right there at 105.6. And still looking at 107.8. Right at the 108,000. Woo, baby! People are gonna start chasing pretty soon. Might get a little short squeezy going on. Isn't that gonna piss? It won't piss them YouTubers off at all. They'll just say that they called the bottom. So yeah, we took a short, but we figured it out real quick that was the bottom, and we nailed it. And updated the trading group. And if you'd been there and a paying person in my trading group, you would have nailed. You know, you get the whole spiel. The whole spiel. I don't know. I mean, I can't see if you're in a trading group and you're waiting for somebody to fill you in on what's going on, and all they do is watch mostly the 1 5-minute charts to make up their mind, and they don't really have any bigger picture idea that they feel confident about. But they want to update you on the smaller time frames. I'm like, I mean, okay, whatever makes sense to you. Whatever makes sense to you. I'm just saying. I've been watching for a while for my confirmation, and had a plan of what to look for and knew what to look for. And when I saw what I needed to see to trigger me to flip bullish, I just let you guys know about it. And it would have been very easy for me to be totally wrong. Could have went against me. Could have, but I got faith in Fibonacci. I love the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci are awesome. And so, well, if I believe in it, I'm going to play it. Love them fibs. Ain't nothing like a good old fib. We'll just probably come back over to the chat now. How's it going, chat? How you guys doing here? Zcash heading to $1,000? I wouldn't doubt it. We got Celinda. Is Celinda in here? There you are, Celinda. Leash, does that mean that Shiv is actually going to do something? Is Leash doing something? I remember when you had a really good play on Leash. Kind of triggered my FOMO. Maybe we want to get a little bit. Luckily, it was a little bit because I think you sold the top. I think you did it right there. Where are you, Leash? Why are you not on here? I mean, a good place. I know you're on exchanges, Leash. Why is this not showing up? Here we go, dog. Oh, just look at this. Oh, gosh, you're $1.80. This thing was like $200 and something at one time. This is Leash, Doge Killer, Leash. It's something that I've never actually went to the Leash web or to the Sheeb website or decentralized stuff they got going on over there, but this is somehow tied into it. Wow. Look at you. Am I the right one? Maybe we should just look at Shiba. Because Leash looks like it fell to the ground, like they lost that dog Leash right there. Shiba, come on. We got 4 zeros and then 1, basically. Decimal 4 zeros and 1. Which translates into pretty cheap for Shiba. Pretty cheap prices for Shiba. Let's get some of these numbers off of here. It's the big butt crack harmonic right there. And did you 786 this? Let's go from the very bottom and see what we got. 886 there. Okay, gotcha. Honestly, I think, from what I can see here, what's going on, and the fibs, that area right here that we're at should be a really good place. for it to ground out and accumulate and then try to break out from here. This is the weekly time frame though, so I don't know when it's going to kick off. Starting to squeeze down on SHIB. And on the 3-day, it's actually got a green candle. That's cool. Trying to get above the 9 moving average. Just been coming out to the daily. On the daily, it's already above the 9. Just gotta do a little flipping in there and get some traction. Where are you pointing me to? Well, I'm trying to just, I'm lazy. I'm doing it the easy way right now. We're instead of getting precise, we're getting a little bit more guesstimate. And all this constellation area right through here gives us a trend line and a little point that corresponds with that, 0.000012. So that's about 20% gains from where we are right now. If we can confirm a little breakout from this trend line, and we haven't done it just yet. On the, what is this, the daily? What are you looking like on the 4-hour? 200 moving average is right there. On the daily, you could, if you connect all your dots, it is a channel. It's an open, it could be an open and broadening channel, or you might actually see a really nice channel. Respecting the angles there. As long as you got 2 touches on one side, 3 on the other, you got a valid pattern, ladies and gentlemen, and you can play that thing. Measure move should take us up here somewhere. Retesting the bottom of this guy. So, in those same places there. How's Roadcoin doing? It is hanging out there. It will start doing better after I crank out the NFTs and distribute those to the members, or get that kicked off anyway, right? I gotta go design all of those. I'm gonna try to do the designing and everything this week if I can get around to it. And then after I get the NFTs, and then I can implement the gate on Road that will require anybody that doesn't have an NFT to have 100,000 Road, which is really cheap, really cheap. How many zeros do I have on Road? What is this? Go to the price. What's it giving us? There's 5 zeros. 5 zeros on this. So to get, will it tell us? 0.1 Solana gets you 2 million. You don't even need that. So 0.01. So you need 0.00. Let me see. 0.005. Pretty much 0.005 Solana is all you have to spend to get 111,000. What is that right now? That's cheaper than $26, and that could be lifetime access right there. Until enough people need to buy it, and then it's worth more than that, right? Because it has a use case to get, will have a use case to get into the group. What is Solana going at right now? Let's take a look at Solana. 0.005. So Solana is $168. 168 times 0.005. What's that mean? That's not 84 cents, is it? Does 84 cents get you? Well, what? Wish you would give me a dollar amount over here. But 0.005 Solana, 0.005 is all you need. What is that? I'm gonna have to. I suck at math in my head. I'm gonna come over here to my exchange. We'll get it in here. As soon as I can pull you up, Solani. Oh, good Lord, stop it, please. All right, so this is not helping me out here. Can we do it? Okay. Oh, it won't even let me get an order. It's cheap. It's cheap. So all you need is 100,000 Road. It's very cheap. Might even be less than $3. I don't even know. Killer deal at the moment. Sunday said, I had such high hopes for Jasmine this run. It's just, but that's one that's got like a lot of tokens though, right? It's just so hard for them to do good and to maintain it. So yeah, it's got 50 billion tokens, 48 billion's out there, 500 million market cap. It's gonna, to me, that amount of tokens just really gunk things up. I mean, we've seen things do good, but now having that many tokens is a way that they can hide what they're unleashing when they unlock stuff, and just slowly trickle it out. And you're like, you got so many zeros in here and all this, and it's not, it's I think it's a very clever smoke and mirrors play. I really do. And it just affects things. But that's just my take. But at one time it got $479. That's 4 years ago. But since then, all the tokens have been unleashed, and kind of gives it a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting back up to that price. That's the sad thing about having so many of these tokens out like that. So, but maybe something will come out. Look at you, Solana, and a triple bottom formation right there, heading up a little bit. You need to do something, Solana. Come on. How long we been going so far? About an hour and 16 minutes. On the daily, bro. I think I missed it. I'm out of context now. Government shutdown is going to end probably within the next few days. I hope so. They need to. Thanks for the TAO, Jasmine, bro. Hey, my pleasure, man. Hopefully it made sense, or maybe I've already forgot what I saw. Jasmine might still do something. Hopefully. I mean, they got a chance of all doing something once we get out of this little rut that we've been in for, gosh, forever. But the good news is we're headed toward that period in this market, right? In the cycle. My take on it. Bobby Yaz! Hey, Road Dawg, any room for Near to stretch further in the next month or two? I think so. Near's been getting a little love today. It's at $3 again. I'm gonna give you a big fat hell yeah on this, and I'll give you some targets here for the nice harmonic pattern we got playing out right here. So we go from high, which would be our XA leg, and this would be our D leg. Go from A to D. And our main targets right now are right here. And then also keep this one in the mind up here, about 843. Then, after we see what we're doing over here, how we react and everything else, a lot of it pointing over here at 6. So what we got? 50% gains to 105. Now you asked over the next few months. That's when we can start getting up here to these guys for the bigger move. And seriously, I'll be looking at 16 to 18. I don't know that she'll get any higher than that. If it does, we can figure that out at the time, but we'd be starting to look at the $25, $27 area at that point. But nice big accumulation zone, nice butt crack harmonic pattern. That's just what I call them. I call it the old butt crack harmonic. And we went up, we came down to the this one deep 786 retracement area, went back up to an 886, and then we came down to a 1.272. That's nice. So after completing that, that's bullish, and 447 633 should be on the radar there, in my opinion. Maybe I should update that. Let's throw this over to the trading group because I need to update some stuff over there anyway, right? This is near on the daily. So we go to trade setups. All right, this is near. This is near daily chart. And these are our swing targets. All right, so Ilmian says no Bitcoin TA today. That was that recent? No, that had been yesterday, last night. So maybe I should take my bigger idea over here for Bitcoin. Come down to the 4 hour. Because seriously, this is what I'm looking at. It's getting messy over here on this chart, though. It's getting messy. I want to take some of this stuff off that we don't need. Some of this ugly stuff. Don't really need some of this stuff anymore. So my Bitcoin, 4 hour swing trade targets, I guess. And say I've been bullish for about a week. Since the harmonic pattern gave its first confirmation. Here are the targets in red. All right, so we got that over there. The red targets, 109.3, 115.8. See what happens over here between 107 and 109. It's about to take on Bitcoin. Pump it, bro. All right, so let's take a look at Road. What's Road doing? Road's at 7.5. That's still doing okay. And let's also check. Oh my God! Oh gosh. Okay. I thought I went to the spicy page there. I'm not trying to do that. Let me get off of this stuff. So, did we get any more? Hey, meet Damien. Follow me. So, I'm just saying, all this stuff. I would just like to hear someone say, "I'm yummy" at 52. I'm trolling the hell out of them, and they seem to love it. And now. Well, you girls are going to be some thumbnail material. We might have some new thumbnail dancers. I'm just saying on some of these. COOTER coin is awesome at troll. They like it. It's engagement for them, especially if they're a spicy content creator. You have I can work with that. Holy crap! I can definitely work with this one. I'm just saying. Let's get off the booby pages and let's come back over here. Get on track. Ladies, the power of boobies, you can change the world. I am convinced that boobies will give us world peace. I'm convinced of it. I think that's all it needs. Call me crazy, but I'm just saying, any man in his right mind would not fire upon boobies and would lay down their weapons and say, "Oh my God, respect the tatas. Tatas have the power." Don't know why. They just do. Everybody loves the tatas. Respect the tatas. I forgot what we were doing over here. Oh, right. We were coming over here to check out the where are you? I forgot how to use this thing because I'm a boomer. So we're looking for COOTER. You gotta type in COOTER, but the thing is, when you do a search, oh, it's showing up now. Oh, it's under new coins. You got to be under new coins, I think, for it to show up. Looks like we've got this big green thing that's starting to plow through. I'm not posting this anymore because the last times that I posted on Road or on COOTER when all-time high is in, somebody comes in and starts selling. So I'm just going to keep my freaking mouth shut and just let them figure out that COOTER's getting pounded right now, getting pumped. We got some fresh COOTER in there, and I need to buy some more COOTER. I got COOTER creator rewards. I'm going to buy some more COOTER and some Road. I'm going to buy, but I need some more COOTER because I don't have that much. I'm down here. Look, I got. Can you see it? I'm way over there. Let me get the things off. There are Claire. There are 1, 2, 3. There's 4 wallets that have more than I do. I've got, last I looked, is like $45 worth of COOTER. So log in to buy. I'm going to log into you. All right, so I want to claim me creator rewards over here because I'm about bone dry in Solana. Total creator rewards that I've gotten ever since launching Road Dawg or Road Coin, and I guess now COOTER is kind of overlapped with this. $104. I'm just saying. You wonder how much money you can make off of, from the efforts that I put in over here. That's what it's been, and they've all went back into the projects. So I've never taken any of this off or anything. So about $2. That's not bad. So I'm going to divide it equally, I think, between some COOTER and some Road. I'm going to come over here and buy me some COOTER first because you know what I'm thinking. I'm sorry, but it's just true. And do I have enough to buy COOTER? How much Solana? I've got 0.01. All right. Well, I may just buy the COOTER and hold off on the Road because this is the one that's been generating it, right? So I may put in. I'm buying me some COOTER right now because there's nothing like buying some good COOTER. Wish I could change that picture to our new cool mascot, but it's there for good. But it's. Oh look! I bought the top. It's just like the Flag Boys. I bought the top just like the Flag Boys right there. They get me some good COOTER. I paid top shelf price for my COOTER. I'm just saying. All right. You have to capitalize the P in password 123. I missed it. Thank you, Joe. I figured it out on the second one though, without seeing your Trump stuff. But thank you though. I appreciate that. You're catching that for me. Road Dawg, I think these accounts like your engagement because these are fake accounts. Not even the real girls that they show you on these pages. You're helping out the dude who stole their pics. Hey, maybe it's well then they can give and take. I don't know whether they're real or not or how any of that works. I just know that they just stop. Well, that's busty. Rosie, are you for real? Rosie, are you real? 50-year-old who gets a little wild sometimes. Rosie? Looks like the same girl. Rosie? Gee, I've been trying to find thumbnail girls. I think I just need these. Let's put them on there dancing. So I don't know, but where's the things? Oh man, I can't even find my notifications. There's no notifications. Maybe, but I just thought it was kind of neat how the ones that some of the ones I actually trolled and they liked it back or whatever. But then I started getting some from some others. However it works, I don't know. I'm still trolling the hell out of them for selling some COOTER on there or shilling COOTER. I don't know. Makes me feel that's fun. And just see what happens there. COOTER, it has many use cases. Or many things that you can meme. A very memeable coin. I'll fight over boobies. Fingers couldn't handle the COOTER. Y'all got some crazy stuff. I was lagging out. It's probably COOTER related. I'm just saying. All right, so let's take a look at the Bitcoin over here. 105. You dropping a little bit on this Bitcoin. Dropping a little bit. Dropping a little bit. Hope you don't lose this area here. Hope you don't. Just got above a 0.5 fib. That's good. That's good. We're in some interesting areas here. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 people hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate you for being here. We went over some coins.
Hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you.
And
thank you very much.
now I went over the request for Sweet and Wild. Now I'm going to do rapid fire. We're going to attempt to do rapid fire sequential order here for some coins. For DCR, these are some that I've got my eyes on and going to talk about real quick. This is Decred, which is one of my dark horses that I've been talking about for a long time. She came back down to $22 after getting a high over here. What, 69? Very interesting there. It's holding the 50 moving average. Maybe we can give them a higher high, maybe not, I don't know. We got a trend line here.
Make it rain.
If we do come down 26, if we continue down, but we look like we're catching a little something here. Let's zoom out over here and see what else. Yeah, we're still, well, we can get some more targets now. Oh, come on. Let's get this right for me. I need a big old solid red line. Got it right there. And I need a green one right here. So Decred, targets that I'm still looking at, and we can see that they can get hit. That's crazy. You go up there like that, so strong. Looking for a retest of the 51 area. Will we shoot through it again or not? I don't know. But the juicy target I'm looking at is right over here at $100, 382. That'll probably be a good one to shoot for. Me, I'm selling mine for Bitcoin, so I'm not really. That's my play. It's like cashing mine out in Bitcoin. And let's connect our candle bodies over here, and we see we're squeezing down more of a symmetrical shape. I hate them, but then we can get some mileage out of this. So Decred doing okay. Then we got this coin called Useless Coin. I've looked at it before, but I never got into it. I keep forgetting about its useless potential here. So trend line broke back into the main trend line. That's a big deal, putting us a little bit more likelihood to see 52 out of this. I'm just saying. Just came back for a double bottom on this area of support here at 14 cents. If you're looking at it that way, if you're a horizontal person, you'd probably appreciate. Well, that wasn't it. Probably appreciate that idea. And you can also take that idea and put it right up here and see that, man, we're at a big ass old channel. You can probably even get your, this would be a good place for this fixed range volume profile, I think. Saying we should be heading toward 26 cents there. Why, shucks, darling. I feel like I could have told you that. We're testing our 236 Fibonacci area now, breaking into the pattern. I like it. See, my little 26 cent area is a 382 Fibonacci. Fibonacci's overlap pretty good with those things. So we're looking at 382. We're looking at the 618 for our targets on Useless. We're looking at the 786, and we're looking at the 127. Or 1272 technically. All right, so Useless. Now take a look at Pump. I heard a super chat or super sticker. I'll be checking on that very shortly here. I'm just trying to go through some of these real quick. All right, so higher low over here. That's cool. Looks like we got a nice little pattern here. Depending on how you want to look at it, channel. That's how I look at it. Partial decline, getting ready to break out. That's how I interpret it. With a partial decline here. We got a lot of wickets to consider over here. That's going to be interesting. Oh, so you're holding a 382 for that? That's interesting too. 0.005 or half a penny. Oh man, these fips are lining up beautiful. And 0.007 for pump. Could be on the radar. We'll take a measured move for this little guy here. Put it at a possible breakout area right there, and it's getting up just a little bit above that, right? I'll keep that out of it. We won't go with the measured move until we actually get a breakout, because this can change. I mean, what if we just go lackluster and it's here, and then, oh man, look at that, 786. So we'll keep that idea on the back burner. Let me come over to the chat real quick and see what we got. We got a super chat. Let's go over to it. Pan Funny. Look at KeyCat and Turbo. Thank you, Toby boy. I appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. We'll do that, and then we'll probably be winding it down here as we go into our 1.5 hour mark, trying to avoid that 2 hour mark that I can't seem to not avoid. So KeyCat, what do you look like? What are you? I'm not familiar with this one. Keyboard Cat, and it's on CoinX. I'll take a look at CoinX. Apparently I looked at this one before, so apparently I lied. I am familiar with it. I don't remember it at all. Come back for a complete double bottom right there. It looks like. Let's just drag that on over. That's cool. So I think we're trying to go for a bear trap idea. So first thing I would be looking for is for it to come back up and retest that trend line, and that's going to be right here at this area, about 0.0032. That's about double up from where we are now, so not bad. I'm on the daily chart. I always make my plans on the big ones. The bigger ones will tell you more what's going on. Execute on the smaller ones. So that's 100% gain. You can moonbag it if you're just into it, or if you're adding to your position here, whatever you got going on. That's pretty sweet. That's the main thing I would be looking for right now. To go up and see if we can get back into this trend line, which is bullish, or if that's where we're going to kind of be rejected for a minute and have to go sideways. And also see that we got that 382 right there. Let's stick with that one. It's at 0.00342 area. So for KeyCat, that's what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Looking at that, moving averages have totally flipped bearish now, so they got to work their way through that. So yeah, I'm be looking for it to try to get up there, and then see what happens at that point. It may roll over, and we may try to make some kind of double bottom pattern, or God forbid go lower, but kind of accumulate down or consolidating in here more likely. Looks a little bit more like that might happen than bear trap idea at the moment. So some of these lower cap altcoins, it might be a minute before we start seeing the results that you're going to be seeing on some of the larger market cap altcoins, especially those with better, the 21 million coins and things. It might take a little while for money to start flowing over to these very, very small market caps. That's usually how it translates over here, right? The money trickles down from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then your bigger coins, and then the projects on those coins, and smaller market caps. It just trickles down to the smaller market caps, and then they start, as it trickles down, those start moving. So some of these will be, they're just a little bit lower on the totem pole for the effect. And it can be an opportunity cost if you get into them too early, right, and hold them too long, or maybe it can be. You got to consider some of those things sometimes. Sometimes it's easier just to go little by little by little. So when we got Turbo, so we'll look at Binance over here. 0.002. We got a harmonic pattern now that I zoom out, and we're doing our beautiful type 2 retest here. Bullish. How far does this go back? This completed when? In March? And it went up. Oh, look what this one did. Swing high. 382, beautiful. That's exactly what you want to look, and that's exactly why on these harmonic patterns we got that as our first main target. 382. It's not a hard system. Oh crap! I gotta take this off. It's not a hard system. It's not. It looks confusing but it's not as hard, especially once you get a confirmation. Once you got the confirmation on the pattern, playing it out for your targets is pretty interesting. But here we got it took it all this time for this pattern to come back and do its type 2 return. It's bullish. That's a perfect play out for this one to double bottom here. We make a bigger W. And actually, we start looking for these guys over here. It'll be a minute before we can get up in that area, but for real. You're like, well, you're just going with all the FIP. This is likely where we will come to, but these are the hiccup places. That's why these make some good take profit targets along the way, because you came up to this one and then they gave it up, right? Hit it twice and then come all the way back down. We can go up here, spend our time ranging here a little bit before we ever get up to these targets, right? But for real, every one of these targets I'm laying out here is on the table for Turbo. So this is the daily. So that one's already got hit. And so that's my swing targets. That easy. 200%, 375%, almost 500% there at the 0.011 cents. And it sounds like, oh, that'll never happen, take forever, but this pattern is different. We'll take this and post it over. And I like to do this especially with super chats too. If I can remember to do it, actually post them over here. This is Turbo. All right, Turbo and daily chart. Harmonic pattern. Swing targets. Yummy. I like it. And there we go. All right, let's turn our attention now over here to Bitcoin. As we're still retesting this little area about 105.7, see if we can keep that 50 moving at. Wait, with a 6-minute time frame, see if we can keep that 50 moving average holding. Don't know if it will or not. Looks like it's got 3 little humps, and it could be good and ready for a little corrective dump. I look for that idea: 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump, dump. And sometimes I get Elliot over here saying, "Yeah, 5 waves, ABC correction." He might even change his mind after this. Elliot sees us coming back to 104.9-ish. Ladies and gentlemen, 31 people are hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. We went over several coins
For those of you
tonight.
out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you.
Ones I did not go over that I do want to quickly go over is Uniswap. See, sometimes I forget to share some ideas. Okay, Uniswap. Okay, yeah. On 6 minute. So what you got on the 4 hour over here? You're doing pretty good, Uniswap. 4 hour. Where were you hanging out? $5. This is one I would keep on your radar. She's still got some things to work out. Looks like double bottom. Nice. All right. Some might argue. Well, some might not feel comfortable buying here. She's at resistance right now. There could be some better buys for it. One to keep it on your radar. 670 is not a bad place. Between $5 and $6, $5 and $7 to accumulate some of that. But that was looking interesting. The exchange coins, the dexes might start hitting up. So keep an eye on Uniswap and keep an eye on Raydium, especially Raydium. Raydium's pretty cheap right now. This one can get up there. We've seen it get up to $7, right? I'm going to clear all this out. This is old stuff. And she's at $1.54 right now. It's not a bad place. Rounding shape, butt crack. Are we at 886 retracement from the very bottom? Can you give it to me? We're right in that area.
Girl, let's move slow, read the rise and fall. Every shape we chase, answering the call. I'm in love with the shape of you. We bend and break like the market's view. I'm in love with the shape of crypto, rising high where the patterns flow. Come on now, follow my play. Shape of crypto, light in
So main targets I've got for, was this Raydium? Whenever we do actually get over to it. That's a steep ass trend line right there. Not really doing anything good, so I think I'm just going to raise it. It's just two touch areas for me. So we're at $1.44 doing what at this point in the game I call a stiletto heel pattern. It's really, it could turn out to be several different things. It just means it's trying to make some kind of bottoming pattern here. We just don't know what it is yet, but you often see something that looks like this little dude. If I can, since it is that 'tis the season over here, we get the old Christmas story Christmas lamp, gaudy lamp out. The stiletto heel. It looks like a stiletto heel when it starts out, right? If you start seeing a stiletto heel, pay attention, and it could be the start of a double bottom, or anything else. But breaking that trend line means, hey man, we got something to work with over here. So I keep an eye on that kind of stuff. At a nice support area. Oh my gosh, why am I so tired? But from where we are to our first target, man, that's 70% gains into our main target over here at 379, 378 area, 141% here for Raydium. Not bad. Definitely one you might want to keep on your radar since it's so cheap. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We went over Raydium, we went over Uniswap, I went over Zcash, I believe, Pump, Useless, DCR, some of them I didn't get to. Went over SWE, went over WLD. I can't remember. I don't think we went over ICP or some of these others. Went over Bitcoin. Went over some COOTER, because COOTER is hot right now. You can't, if you don't have some COOTER, well, you know, everybody loves a little COOTER. Nothing like some juicy COOTER. Some people, whether you want to eat it, stroke it, however you want to use your COOTER, you know, it's there. Some people just want to lick it like a lollipop. Some people just keep them in an aquarium. There's a lot of things you can do with some COOTERs. But COOTER's doing good. And then we also got Road Coin, which has a use case, or is soon to have its official use case. It's coming into the works now. And those are our community coins. COOTER was started by our community, all right? It started here on the live stream. If you guys go back a few days, brackets, we were talking about how the word COOTER was, you know, could get this channel banned and all this other stuff. It all started a little joke. And then brackets put $sign in front of COOTER. Oh, and I think on the next stream, the COOTER came up again. And then the meme idea was born. Then a handful of us, me and I'm not going to mention their names, but one of them, I'm not even sure who it is. I know who one of them is. Two other people, you know, let's put a little thing up. Hey, man, anybody interested in starting this coin with me? You know, we'll throw a little in, like 0.01, was it 0.1 Solana or something like that? 0.1, I forgot. It was very little, and, you know, per increment or whatever, and then we did. So we had 0.75 total Solana, started this out, and then I distributed the coins equally between the three of us founders or whatever, and then just started memeing the hell out of it. And it's involved, but as long as the OnlyFans chicks are kind of digging it and flirting back, or whoever, even if it's an OnlyFans dude posing as an OnlyFans girl, I don't know the engagement they're checking out, but there's all kinds of things you can do with this. So much fun. You can make all kinds of jokes and meme COOTER, and I think it's taken off over here. So after the stream, I'm going to crank up this stream again to keep the engagement flowing over here, because I've got videos that I've put over here. And of course, the Road Dawg stream on pump.fun is going all the time. And that's all the little shilling stuff or community stuff. I'm just keeping you up to date. I'm not trying to shill it on you. If you want to get involved, you can. If you don't, that's fine. All right, too. But however, Road Dawg does have a use case. If you want to be in our group, you might want to pick up some extremely cheap Road coin. Just all you need is 100,000 of them. I personally, not financial advice, but I get at least 200 or 250,000 of them if they're really, really cheap, because it may not be that cheap for long since it's got a use case. Not financial advice. Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. Going to the end screen, listen to some music, say goodbye, and catch up with the chat. See you on the next one. And I'm bullish, and I've been bullish, and all these gurus have been bearish. It's crazy. I just feel like that had to come out. See ya. Sean, hit the button. You're leaving me hanging, man. You can't just leave me hanging like this out here, dude. Come on. Come on, my dude. Hit the button. The button. Habib? What the hell's going on in the control room? Jeez. Thank you, Slim. Appreciate it. And thank you, ladies, for being a good sport. I know we're poking some fun at some stuff that might offend people. I really thank you for being a good sport. I'm trying not to be too distasteful or offensive, but we got a meme. But we're almost at 2 hours. It feels like it's just 15 minutes for me too, but I look at the clock and I'm like, 2 hours. They just passed it though, about damn time. Oh, are you talking about Origin Coin? Is that what you're talking about, RS? I thought you were talking about the bot I've got over on the Telegram thing. I don't know if we have any sound coming over from that one or not. A little bouncy.
Blockchain vibes, freedom's a groove. Our life shines, watch us smooth. Stack my assets, retire me early on. Huddle tight, let's rule the day. Decentralized life, every dream's mine.
Those are some blocky looking boobies. Those are some pixelated boobies. The pixelated bounces. I need to set that. Since I'm thinking about it, let me pull my settings up here. Let's see, what are we recommending here?
I'm on this neon ride, sats in my veins, FOMO's electric spark.
Well, I'm about at the right area right there.
Crypto's my pulse, bleeding through the dark, yeah. Gas fees flicker, whales dance in the haze. I'm stacking.
Let me take it down just a notch.
Every coin I claim lights a moonlit flame. Ooh, smooth. Bull runs my wave. I'm rewriting the
See, that one
game.
helps a little bit. Oh, my microphone down all the way? Did I do that? Check, check. 1, 2.
Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul.
You still pixelated, huh?
Bull run shines, I found my goal. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, oh. Rook pulls
Is it...
broke their chains, flipped the spark to gold.
We're not on Wi-Fi.
Markets are hung,
What if we were?
echoes in
What was this?
Dips turn to light. I'm riding this clean. Every crash I dodge, every win supreme.
Yeah, Bitcoin is at 106. It's got a nice bounce off of the 50 movement average on the small time frame. Oh my goodness, what the hell did I type in there? What's crow? Crow is... There we go. Oh, that's nice. On a small time frame. Let's go to like a 4 hour. That's a nice one. Where was it? We're on 12 and a half. Now it's at 13 and a half ish or more. Let me get past 14.3. See if we can get up to that 19-cent area right there, close to 20 cents. That would be sweet. A lot of resistance over there, though. I think we got a nice day or so out of altcoins. Just be cautious. They'll pump us and they will try to dump us. But I think we're on the right track for a recovery. But I'm seeing signs it's got to work for it. It's got to work for it. Altcoins have got to work for it too. Good. Should have ran over that filibuster and just went that way, I think. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. And let me just say good night, John Boy. I could watch this screen all night long. Good Lord. I think we got a new dancer. I think we got a new permanent dancer over here. All right. See you on the next one. And remember, it's never a smart idea to short support. It's never a smart idea to short an area of support, or especially an area of psychological resistance like a $100,000 target that we haven't really officially broken and held. I'm just saying. And it's just so crazy that you would see that happen so blatantly out there from these professional gurus. Shorts Dragon says, I'll short what I want. Don't tell me what to do. Well, at least I know that delay is not very bad. She's still blocky. That has been happening for about a week now. I gotta figure out what's causing that. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, John Boy.